Today is August 8th, 2024, and this is your daily Half-Life 3 update. There is no news about Half-Life 3. Rant incoming. Now, anybody who has played Far Cry 3 knows that the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, which that is, I guess, somewhat understandable on a smaller scale when people do that. But what I don't understand, it's 2024, why are major movie and TV studios putting millions of dollars on the line and making the same mistakes over and over again? Like, I don't understand that. Like, why do people make bad movies, right? We know the things that cause bad movies to happen, so why are they making bad movies still? You know. How long has the MCU been doing what they've been doing, and they still somehow manage the Marvels to be a bomb? Like, how does that happen? How have they not figured it out yet? That they can have the Marvels bomb, that Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumanium can be terrible, that they can go from Thor Ragnarok and then dumpster fire Thor Love and Thunder. Like, how does that happen? And I didn't even plan about talking about Marvel, so let's get away from Marvel for a second. Because what I want to talk about is, one of the first things I want to talk about is Borderlands. Now, don't get me wrong, I've never played the Borderlands game. I have no intention of playing the Borderlands games. I have not seen the movie. I don't plan on seeing the movie. I thought the movie looked bad. Turns out it is bad. Why are we still doing this? Why are we still making bad video game adaptations? How have they not figured out what works and what doesn't? You know, we should have learned from the Fallout TV show. It's probably the best video game adaptation we've gotten in history, right? They should have learned. Something is beeping over there, and I don't know why it's beeping, and it's annoying, but we should have learned from the Fallout TV show how to make good video game adaptations. I think the most important thing there is keeping it canon to the games. I just watched a video where someone was talking about the Borderlands movie, and they're complaining about it, why it was bad, and it's the same thing they've been doing since, they made Doom with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in 2003 or something. They made a Far Cry movie, Uwe Boll. It's like, they're randomly, needlessly, pointlessly changing stuff, stacking the cast to try and pretend it's not a dumpster fire. Why are we still making bad video game adaptations? Why? I would like it explained to me, like, how have we not figured out the formula here? All these bad video game movie adaptations, now we've gotten a couple bad TV show adaptations, like the Resident Evil TV show was pretty bad, But I don't understand it. And then this other thing is less simple, I guess, but I still don't understand how they continue to struggle. Like, why are TV shows still struggling with endings? Like, that one doesn't make sense to me. And I know what people are going to say. People are going to say, well, it's tough to make a good ending. I don't think it is. I don't think it is tough to make a good ending. 300 years ago or whatever, before electricity, people were writing books with good endings. Charles Dickens wrote books with good endings. Why can't you make a TV show with a good ending? Come on, we get movies. Like, how many movies come out every year that have good endings? You get, sure, you get the big, blockbuster movies and whatnot, but you get hundreds of other smaller movies. Movies that not a lot of people have seen, but those probably have good endings as well. You know, satisfying enough. How are we still getting TV shows? Like, major TV shows from these major streaming services, fucking Netflix. Why are people still, like, talk about the definition of insanity. Why are people still giving Netflix the time of day? You know? They either take a good show like The OA and cancel it on a second season cliffhanger, which is honestly a mercy. Like, I think it's better now to just cancel that shit in the middle when it's good, because Netflix is probably going to drop the ball like it did with Ozark. Drop the ball hard on the ending like it did with Ozark. It's like, I'm so. I just finished The Umbrella Academy, the final season. It was fine. Not great. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been like Ozark. Could have been like Arrested Development season 4 and 5. You know, the bar is getting lower and lower. We're accepting mediocrity more and more. I know I didn't say that word right, but I mean, and it just makes me all the more frustrated with something like Cobra Kai. This this season 6 separated into 3 parts, spread across 10 months. If you're gonna have a final season with a crappy ending, at least release it all at once. Don't drag this shit out for more than half a year. Okay, let me waste a weekend and watch the entire show, hate the ending, and then move on. Okay, like, I mean, at least Umbrella Academy had the decency to release its, you know, wimpy 6 episode final season all at once. 6 episodes. 6 episodes. That's nothing. I mean, heck, House of the Dragon just forgot to make 2 more episodes. They just kind of ended it in the middle of the season and said, "Stay tuned for season 3." It was like you had a final episode that was a 70-minute trailer for season 3. And that has been your daily Half-Life 3 update for August 8th, 2024.